Your dog can be whatever you want it to be. The behavior that it exhibits that you might not like, or you might think is his personality, but in reality, it's not the case. Here's an example of a pit bull dog playing with a wild turkey, and the turkey is actually the one who's initiating all of the play because it's so curious, and the pit bull is so well trained and so inherently just a sweet dog that it's able to interact with the turkey at this level and actually provide like a unique experience for the turkey. You can achieve anything you want with your dog if you're willing to put in the time, the patience, and invest in the knowledge to learn how to communicate with your dog in a way that'll create what you want instead of what you don't want. So when you're dealing with teaching your dog how to interact with any kind of other animal or person or situation, even, the main thing you want to keep in mind is their state of mind and to just convey respectful presence so that your dog will adopt that mentality. And if they do want to engage in excitement, it'll be in a more curious excitement. So now that you've seen the way a dog can behave when they're balanced, here's a session with a different dog where I was first starting to work with this dog relative to their prey drive with the wild turkeys in the neighborhood where the owner lived. The owner had just gotten this dog, and their other dog had the bad habit of chasing squirrels and, that kind of stuff. And this new dog was adopting those same behaviors, so I started working with them to show them respect. So here you can see we have these wild turkeys crossing the road, and the dog is, excited. It's wanting to pursue. I'm giving clear corrections and redirections and offering the dog an opportunity to learn that they don't have to be so intense with their focus. Now, here's the next session where we see them again, and the dog is already learning to observe versus pursue. So you can see when she gets a little excited, I just give her a gentle redirection. I tell her to sit. And after the initial day of just overcoming the curiosity and creating the boundaries that she wasn't allowed to pursue, here in the second session, I'm actually letting her engage with her more mature side, less instinctual side, to learn how to be respectful and to pay attention to me while she still pays attention to the turkeys. Now, with her third session, I brought another dog in who was also dealing with the same issues, so they were kind of at the same level, and I wanted them to experience it together. Neither of these dogs were over their curiosity or their unhealthy curiosity with the turkeys, but they were learning. And as I worked with them together, they were both able to realize, as they would see me correct each other, one would be more curious and I would say, hey, chill, and then the other dog would learn. So you see, I have both the dogs, just this dog is sitting, this dog is just chilling. And all I'm really trying to do here is to just show the dogs that they're allowed to be curious. We're close to the turkeys. They need to just listen to me and not be in an excited state of mind. So as we walk away from the turkeys, they're cool. They're just kind of curious about them, but they're more concerned with maintaining the communication that they have with me than deviating from that and trying to engage in their prey drive. So that's what you want to keep in mind when you're working with your dog. Hope that was a helpful video.